Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Charisma here, and we are back at you another rebuild. In today's rebuild, we're going to be rebuilding the Boston Celtics. When you talk about very deep teams in the NBA, the first team that comes to mind is the Boston Celtics to me. They have JAYSON Tatum, they have Jaylen Brown, they have Danilo Gallinari, even though he's out for the season with an injury. They have Malcolm Brogdon, Robert Williams, Marcus Smart, Grant Williams. There's just so many people on the team. Derek White, Al Horford, just a bunch of solid role players, a bunch of superstars. Not really a bunch of superstars, but at least a couple solid superstars that can easily win you a championship. And they did make it to the finals last year. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it done against the Golden State Warriors, but they do have a really solid chance at winning this year. We're going to try and see what happens when we rebuild them. I'm sure we could win a championship in the first couple of years. If not, then we're obviously going to have to do some moves. But as of right now, we're going to go in, check out the roster. Even though I mentioned half the team probably, we'll go over it again. We got Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Robert Williams, Malcolm Brogdon, Marcus Smart, Al Horford, Derek White, Grant Williams, Gallinari, Blake Griffin, Peyton Pritchard, Luke Cornett, Sam Hauser, Justin Jackson, Noah Vonleh. Not even going to try and say that. Davison. And that's about it. Let's go in and check out our lineup for right now and what they got running. They do have Gallinari in, but unfortunately Gallinari's out for the season. But I do think that what I'm probably gonna do here, let's see, how about this? Let's move Tatum down to the 4. Ooh, Jaylen Brown down to the 3. Brogdon can be there. We'll have Marcus Smart starting. And then we have Robert Williams at the center. I like that for now. 6-man Gallinari is okay. Derek White, Grant Williams, Blake Griffin. I like that. Pretty solid rotation. I'm cool with that. Let's check out the system proficiency. They have 3.5 star balanced, so we'll keep that. I don't see anything being better. Defense, I mean, either way, we'll keep balance because it's the coach's preferred system. But we're gonna go ahead and simulate the first season, and we'll kind of see where we stand at the end. I will see you guys then. All right, guys. So we finished the season as the number 1 seed. We have Luka Doncic as your MVP, Jaden Ivey as your Rookie of the Year, Cam Payne 6-man of the Year, Giannis Defensive Player, Cade Cunningham Most Improved, Coach of the Year goes to Joe Mazzulla, and then Tyler Jamison is your Executive of the Year. I accidentally skipped past that, unfortunately. I didn't mean to, but we're gonna go ahead and check out the stats for the season. We have your leading scorer with JAYSON Tatum with almost 30 points per game, almost 10 rebounds and 5 assists. Jaylen Brown right behind him with 23, 5, and 4. We also had a really solid season from Brogdon, Smart. Rob Williams also did his job exactly what he was supposed to do. He played really solid defense, gave us a little bit of points, and then he rebounded really great for us, so we cannot complain. We also have Grant Williams, and then we have Derek White. So those guys did really solid for us. Blake Griffin just did his thing off the bench as he's supposed to, so I can't complain there. Like I said, we are the number 1 seed. We're going to see who we're taking on. Taking on Indiana in the first round. I think we should be able to get past them pretty easily, but anything can happen. It is a 1-1 series so far. We are up 2-1, 2-2, 3-2 us, and we're going to game 7. Wow, okay. So not as easy as I thought. Go ahead and switch it over to the 8-man rotation. Cool with that. And then hopefully we can get it done here, because there's no way we lose in the first round, right? Especially to an 8th seed. That just can't happen this early. Okay, there we go. We ended up pulling it off. We're taking on Chicago in the next round. Let's see what happens. We take, actually no, they take game 1. We take 2. We also take 3. They take 4. Oh man, that's not good. So they are up 3-2. Hopefully we can end up forcing it to game 7 here. We do have a slight lead, but anything can change very fast. The game is really close. We're up Yeah, we're good. We're good for right now. So it's game 7. Go ahead and simcast, and if it's close, we'll go ahead and hop into it. If not, we'll just let it ride out. It is a pretty close game so far. We do have the advantage going into the 4th. It looks like we're going to hold on to it, and there we go. We move on to take on Miami in the next round. Simulate game 1, in which they take. They also take game 2. We take 3. Also take 4. They take 5, which is not looking too good for us. Let's see what happens here. Really close game so far. They do have a really decent lead heading into the 4th, but we do end up catching back up. We're up by 7, forcing a game 7. Wow, that was actually like nerve-wracking, to be honest. They have a really good lead on us going into the 3rd quarter. I don't like this at all. I don't think it's going to go too good for us, but it looks like we did end up catching up. We do have the slight lead. It's 117-116 with 30 seconds left, so we're going to go ahead and hop in and kind of see what happens. It does look like Miami has the ball right now, so we'll go in, make sure not on anybody's team. We'll kind of just watch what happens. Got Oladipo inbounding the ball. See what happens here. The automatic foul straight off the bat. I get it, but damn. He's more than likely going to make both, so it's going to be a 3-point Miami lead. But we'll see what happens. In which he does. All right, Celtics are going to take a timeout. Advance the ball up the court, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully Jaylen Brown or JAYSON Tatum can get a good shot off and tie up the game. Got Oladipo guarding JAYSON Tatum really good. Just dribbling out the clock. Looks like Horford's gonna, oh, looks like he didn't set a pick. All right, you're doing a little bit too much dribbling for me, Tatum, but we'll see what happens. Jaylen Brown with the shot, which he misses. Oladipo's gonna rebound, and the game is going to end, unfortunately. So we did end up losing to Miami, game 7, which is really disappointing. I was hoping to make it to the finals right there and end up winning, but Mavs end up winning in 6 with Luka Doncic as your finals MVP. Well deserved, because he was also MVP of the season. We'll go ahead and head over to the lottery. I don't expect us to have too high of a pick, which we don't. Let's see. Boston. We gave up our pick to the Pacers, and it doesn't look like we have anything else, but we do have the Hornets with the number 1 pick, Spurs number 2, and then Pistons number 3. We'll head over to the draft, kind of see what happens there. I don't expect us to have too good of a pick. Victor's going to go number 1 to the Hornets. They really need a center, so that's a really good pickup for them. Cam Whitmore goes 2nd. Wow. Looks like the Pistons are going to grab Scoot. Wow, they grabbed Brandon Miller. Okay. There we go. There's Scoot. All right. Wow. Go ahead and skip to our pick. Just go ahead and take whoever the best available person is here. I don't expect anybody to be too good. Yeah. See this guy. 7'3", Porzingis. There we go. We'll take it. We'll send him right to the end. Don't really need to do anything else in the draft. I was just kind of curious on what would happen. We'll just keep the rights on him. Not too worried about bringing back Gallinari, so we'll just let him walk anyway. The rest of these guys can walk besides Grant Williams. All right, awesome. Is there anybody that we have to bring back? Grant Williams wants a contract, which I don't mind. We'll give him that. Announce the rights on the rest of these guys. All right. Any kind of other money we can go out to sign somebody. Seth Curry wouldn't be bad off the bench. Plus, he fits the system really well. Gary Harris also fits the system pretty well. But, all right, he's a little bit younger than Seth Curry. and he fits the system well too. So we'll go ahead and bring him in as somebody off the bench. And then I think that's all we're gonna do, just because there's not really too much going on there. I'm gonna try and make a few small moves and kind of see what happens. We got JAYSON Tatum going up to a 97. Jaylen Brown is at a 91. Rob Williams jumps up 2 to an 87. Brogdon goes up. Smart. Hell yeah. I like to see everybody going up compared to down, so that's a plus. We'll go ahead and head over to the next season, load in our draft class, and we'll see what happens. Probably make a few trades. Probably not. We'll see, honestly. 2024. All right. So I know for sure I don't really see a spot for Cornet on this team. And then could probably package him with Pritchard and second. And let's see what we can get back. If there's nothing good, I'll keep what I have. But I would love to explore my options. See, Tyus Jones would be solid, and we get a first round pick out of it. But we're gonna have to end up paying him next year. Top 10 protected. I'd love to get like a steal draft pick somewhere. Bogdanovich and Kevin Knox. Don't really need Bogdanovich though. We really don't need Tyus Jones either, but I feel like this is our best option because we also get a pick back. So let's go ahead and do that. Brings in a really solid piece for us. And to be honest, I would probably rather pay Tyus Jones over Derek White, if I'm being completely honest. But we'll keep both for now and kind of see what happens. We'll package these two and Gary Harris. Even though we just gave Gary Harris a contract, I'm still going to see what I can get for him. Just because nobody's really safe besides Jaylen Brown and Tatum, to be completely honest. Backup center Zubac. We already got Robert Williams. We did lose Blake Griffin, which was our usual backup center. We also get Amir Coffey out of it. John Isaac, $10 million a year. Bring really solid defense, but I feel like he just doesn't really get better after a few years. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this Zubac trade, bring us in a solid backup center, and we also got Amir Coffey out of that as well, which is another solid player to bring in off the bench, and it kind of makes the rotation a little bit different. So let's go in. I'm sure we'll only have about an 8-man rotation again. Actually, no, we got about a 10-man rotation again, which I can't complain. I kind of want to give a couple more minutes to Tyus and Amir. Zubac is there, 12. All right, I'm pretty cool with this lineup, to be honest. Yeah, I think we'll do good. I'm gonna go ahead and simulate the season, and I will see you guys at the end. All right, guys, so we're at the trade deadline right now. We did lose a lot of games at the beginning of the season, so I'm probably gonna make a few trades, but I'm gonna check out the stats really fast and kind of see how everyone's doing. Tyus Jones isn't really doing very good at all, so I'm probably gonna end up moving on from him. Zubac is doing pretty solid so far for what we picked him up to do. Coffey also is not playing very good as well, so what we're gonna try and do is move both of those guys and kind of see what happens. I did mess with their tendencies and stuff like that to make sure they did get touches and shots and stuff like that, but still not working out the best. So I'm gonna package just those two for right now, and if we don't get anything good, I'll try and add a second to it, but I think we should get something decent back at least. I would love a good solid role player. Cam Thomas, it's pretty solid. Is he gonna help us in the long run though? Probably not. Otto Porter, not really. Not really worth a first round pick to get John Isaac, in my opinion. Trendon Watford. Yeah, so nothing too good, honestly. I'll try and attach this pick and see if there's anything better that we could get. I doubt it, but we'll see what we can do. The best one I've seen so far is the Cam Thomas one, but I really don't want to take on Joe Harris's contract, if I'm being honest. Also giving up a first round pick for John Isaac, which I don't want to do. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the Cam Thomas and Joe Harris one. And then what we'll do is we will move on from Joe Harris, which is here, because he's just making way too much money. Package him with Dozier. And I'm just going to try and get the best available option back. Even a pick would be pretty solid here. Just as I thought, nothing is going to be good at all. I mean, I'll take a first round pick, I guess. We got off that horrible Joe Harris contract. It's not really much else we can do unless we like trade somebody else. Let's see what our options are for Derek White. If there's somebody solid we can get for him, that'd be pretty dope. If not, I definitely want to keep him on the team. Yeah, most of them will be the same exact offers as we were getting, which I'm not big on at all. Ben Simmons. I don't know, man. Sengun, John Isaac, Nurkic, Gafford. See, like, a couple of these trades are solid. Like, I would love Sengun, and I would love fucking Ben Simmons on the team. But, man, what am I going to do with Ben Simmons on my team? You know what I mean? Like, that spacing is going to be absolutely horrible. Grant Williams is also really solid. But let's package him along with Silva. And if there's a solid power forward on the market we can get, I'd like to do that. But if not, I'm definitely keeping him. Cam Johnson, probably not worth 14 million right now. I mean, maybe he is. I don't know. I feel like Grant Williams is just as good as Cam Johnson. So I'm just going to keep exactly what I got for now. That's all the trades I'm going to do. I'm going to simulate the rest of the season, and I will see you guys at the end. All right, so we're wrapping up the end of the season here. Right now, we are number 1 in the East and 2nd overall in the power rankings. We do have a 57 win team so far, 57-25. It's a pretty good record. We do love to see that. We have Luka as your MVP. Rookie of the year goes to Victor Wembanyama. De'Aaron Fox is your 6th man of the year for Golden State. Defensive player goes to Giannis again. LaMelo Ball is most improved. And then coach of the year goes to Willie Green. We have the usual players on your All-NBA first team. We do have JAYSON Tatum on your All-NBA second. No Jaylen Brown on the third, which is a little upsetting. Do we have any defensive players? We do not. But imagine if we would have brought in Ben Simmons and John Isaac. They were both defensive teams. Would have been really solid. But that's okay. I kind of want to check out the stats for the season. Kind of see how everybody did. We got JAYSON Tatum with 27, 10, and 5. Jaylen Brown 25 and 4. Grant Williams 14, 5, and 3. Brogdon 16, 4, and 7. It's a really solid season for Brogdon. We love to see that. Cam Thomas also played really well off the bench. 10 points per game, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. So we do love to see that. We are the 1 seed taking on Indiana again in the first round. Simulate game 1, in which we do take. We also take 2. They take 3 and 4. Man, this is going to be a repeat of last year. All right, 3-2 us, 4-2 us. We're going to be taking on Detroit in the next round. We take game 1. We also take 2, 3. They end up taking 4 and 5. We end up finishing them in 6 to move on to face Cleveland. It's going to be a pretty rough series here in which we take game 1. They take 2 and 3 and 4. Man, that's not good at all. All right. Hopefully the Simcast can help us out here. If not, I'll be a little upset. It is a really close game heading into the 4th. They do have the lead. And they do end up beating us. Wow. And we have a Pelicans-Cavs final with Zion and Darius Garland as your finals MVP. And we have the Cavs winning it in 5. All right. We'll head over to the lottery. I don't expect us to have a good pick at all again, just because we were one of the better teams. Boston Celtics. We have number 28. And it looks like that's it for now. So we're going to head over to the player options, make sure we get everybody back that we want to, and get rid of everybody that we want to, because I'm sure a lot of people are going to want contracts. Actually, no, just Cam Thomas. I'm cool with that. Sorry, Silva. Didn't really have a place on this team. So definitely want to get Jaylen Brown back. Next person, definitely Grant Williams. The rest of these guys are cool to renounce rights on. All right, cool. Good shit. We got our guys back. We can also bring in a solid bench piece. We don't really need D-Rose. We got a lot of point guards at the moment. I think we're going to be chilling with what we got for right now, honestly. Mo Bamba. I'll do that. I mean, he might not play, but I think it's a solid trade piece, even if he doesn't play. And who else? Luke Kennard. Oh man. Alright, why not? Alright, good shit. Go ahead and head over to the player progression. I'm sure everybody's going to be just as good. Yeah, we got JAYSON Tatum up to a 98 now. Everybody else goes up for the most part. Even Luke Kennard goes up. Mo Bamba stays, which is okay. I'm sure he just didn't get too much minutes in Orlando. I head over to the next season, loading the 2025 draft class. Hopefully this is the year we can get it done. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. 2025. I'm gonna kind of explore, kind of see what I want to do. We got a lot of guard minutes, along with Cam Thomas and stuff like that. So maybe I'll try and do like Cam Thomas and Mo Bamba, unless we want to keep Mo Bamba as our backup center and trade Zubac. I don't know. We'll see what our options are, and then we'll option Zubac into the trade with Cam Thomas and see what else we can get. Yeah, I feel like trading for Drew Holiday is like a piece to get us some kind of superstar in a way. Not really superstar, but a good player. Just for taking on the contract. So I'm debating on trying that. Yeah. Let's do it. And then what we'll do is we'll package. Where's Drew Holiday? Right here. Drew Holiday. Nard. We have a second, we do. 2029. Now, I feel like that should get us something solid back. Maybe not. Wow. Phoenix Suns draft pick, 2.5 stars. Okay, let's do it. And let's just try and go out and get a different rotational piece. Well, I can't even talk. Aldama's pretty solid. I'm kind of looking for a wing. So we could get Drew Holiday back, but I'm not giving up a first-round pick. Draymond Green. And maybe we could package Draymond Green in a trade with our rookie. Maybe we can get something solid back out of that. I doubt it, but I'd love to keep my options open. Jonas Valanciunas. He's 32 though. Marvin Bagley in a first-round pick. Okay, let's get another first-round pick. And then we do have a lot of centers right now. I do like Zubac. I'm gonna package him with this first. Maybe we can get a solid player back. Maybe not. Wow. I mean, Terry Rozier is solid, but I don't know about giving up a first-round pick. Terry Rozier. What are we thinking? One year, $25 million. Wow. All right. Maybe we can put him in a trade and get somebody else. I'm just doing a bunch of shit right now, honestly. Trying to get some good, solid role players. Davion Mitchell, he's gonna want a bag though. Kuzma, 19 million. Don't really want to give a first though, unfortunately. Van Vliet. Maybe we'll just let it ride with Rozier. I mean, we'll change up some positions and kind of see if that helps anybody. He's better as a center. Okay, he's also a small forward. Yeah, see, he's the better small forward though. So we'll keep him at point guard. He's also a point guard, but he's a shooting guard for us. And that's our other shooting guard. Backup center. All right, I mean, let's go check out the rotation. 9-man rotation. Brogdon, Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum, Grant Williams, Robert Williams, Marcus Smart, Terry Rozier, Derek White, Marvin Bagley III. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and simulate the season. I will see you guys at the end. All right, guys, we're wrapping up the season. We are a second seed right now, bouncing back and forth between first place and second place. We finished off 61-21, which is a really good record. Can't complain at all about that. We have Luka as your MVP yet again. Rookie of the Year goes to Xavier Booker. De'Aaron Fox is your sixth man yet again. Anthony Davis gets your Defensive Player of the Year. Amin Thompson is Most Improved. And then Steven Silas is your Coach of the Year. Rest in peace to Paul Silas. Anyways, we do have your All-NBA first team here. No Boston Celtics, but on their All-NBA second team, we do have Jayson Tatum. It looks like Xavier Booker's on the All-NBA second team as a rookie. Maybe a sophomore. I'm pretty sure he's a rookie, which is actually unreal. And no other players. Anything defensive, we do not, unfortunately, and no rookies either. But we are the 2 seed. Let's see who we're taking on in the first round. It's going to be Milwaukee. We do take game 1. They take 2. They also take 3. We take 4 though. 5. And then hopefully we can get it done, in which we do in 6. Taking on a 3 seed Orlando in the next round, in which we take game 1. We also take 2. They take 3. We take 4. And 5. We move on. And it looks like we're going to take on Cleveland again in the conference finals, in which we take game 1, 2, 3. Let's sweep them. Let's get them out the way. Let's go. All right. We have your Eastern Conference Finals MVP is JAYSON Tatum. And then for the West, we have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for the Thunder. Simulate game 1, in which they take 2. We take 3, 4, and hopefully we get it done here, in which we do. We got the Boston Celtics champions yet again, which is awesome to see, with Malcolm Brogdon as your finals MVP. That's different to see. All right. We're going to try and go one more year and see what happens. And then we'll end the video. But as of right now, we did win a championship, so we do love to see that. We do have a number 10 pick from Phoenix, so shout out to them. And we also have number 30 as well. So I can't complain. Let's see if there's anybody that we have to bring back. Because if not, I'm probably going to end up trading the pick for a win now player for another championship back to back. We do got to bring back JAYSON Tatum and Brogdon and Rozier, Eric White, Bagley. Okay, so there's a lot of players that we actually got to bring back. But if there's somebody that we can trade and get for these picks right here in the draft, you might not have to bring somebody back. You can get James Harden. Look at that. Just makes me worried about being able to bring back our players. And it sucks because like I can't just sign my players and then the 4-star player from the Lakers. It just sucks because I can't just bring back my players now and then trade my pick. So it's like I gotta pick now, trade now. I don't really have an option. There's a lot of good offers here, man. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna pick somebody here. Kind of want to check out the potential. Here we go. Potential B-, C+, C+. Let's go ahead and get this guy right here. We'll also grab somebody else. Just for a solid potential guy. C+. All right. Well, says that this is the best guy, so let's take him. We got one last one, and boom. All right, we got all of our picks. Make sure we sign our rookies. 26 million. Damn. Okay. It's like what we got to do. JAYSON Tatum is the biggest priority. So let's go ahead and do that. Damn, we can't bring back Derek White. Can't bring back Bagley either. Could possibly bring back Brogdon though. Let's see. 24 mil for 5 years. We can go get the cheaper option. Oh man, he's 5 overall is better though. All right, let's go ahead and do that. As much as I didn't want to get rid of everybody else, we kind of had to, unfortunately. If I can bring these guys both back for cheap, I want to go ahead and do that. Which it looks like we can for the most part. Don't have enough to bring in Bagley. Okay. That's a little upsetting, but it's whatever. Bojan Bogdanovic, I'll take him at 36 years old for $4 million. Why not? Anybody else that's solid to bring in? Looks like he fits the system pretty well, so fuck it, let's get him too. All right, that's gonna be it for now. What I'm gonna try and do is explore trades for this draft pick that we just got. We got Brogdon going down, which I did expect because he's getting older, and Bogdanovic as well, who's also an old fart, so I expected that as well. This will be our last year of the rebuild anyway. We already got a championship, so I'm kind of just going for back-to-back, like I said. So this is kind of just for fun. Video is basically already over. Shit, if we even end up doing bad this season, I might even cut this out of the video. But let's go ahead. Got one here, one here, and one here. Package those 3 guys, and I feel like get someone solid back, like James Harden, Anthony Black, Terrence Davis, Kevin Huerter. Do we just go get a win now player in James Harden? Is that the deal, or do we just go get a center in Rudy Gobert? We're only losing a 2nd round pick in James Harden. Fuck it. I want James Harden off the bench, which I'm not fucking with, so let's go ahead and do this. Move JAYSON Tatum to the 4. He's the 2. Actually, no, we'll make him the 3. James Harden's going to be the shooting guard. Point guard Terry Rozier, Brogdon. Small forward there, power forward. Point guard, shooting guard. Don't really have a backup center, which I just now noticed. So maybe we go out and try and get one. Oh, right here. Sean Stewart. Perfect. Didn't even realize it. It's not going to be the best option, but I mean, we'll take what we can get. And we'll go to a 10-man rotation just so we can get him in the lineup. And I think we'll be good there. I'm going to go ahead and simulate the season, and I will see you guys at the end. Alright guys, so we're wrapping up the end of the season. Right now, we're just about a 60-win team, but towards the end of the season, it looks like we're losing a lot of games, which I'm not too happy about, but we do still finish as the 1 seed, 62-20 record, which is still fantastic. And we have Luka as your MVP yet again, with absolutely insane numbers. And we almost traded for this guy, but he's your Rookie of the Year. Domantas Sabonis, 6th Man of the Year for the Suns. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Jabari Smith Jr., Most Improved. And then we have Willie Green as your Coach of the Year. We do have JAYSON Tatum on the All-NBA 3rd team, which we do like to see at least somebody on there. And I'm not sure why, but I always forget to check the stats at the end of every season for some reason. I'm horrible at it. We have JAYSON Tatum with 27, 11, and 6, which is absolutely unreal. The fact that he was even a 3rd team is pretty crazy, honestly. 2nd leading scorer with Jaylen Brown. Robert Williams also had a really good season. Brogdon, Smart, James Harden, Rozier, Derek White. Yeah, everybody played really solid for us this season. I can't complain at all. So hopefully we can get another championship and win back-to-back. That's the plan here. We do take game 1, also 2, 3, and we also take 4. We're gonna move on to take on the Cavs in the next round, in which they take game 1. We take 2 though. They take 3 and 4. It's not looking too good for us, but either way, we did end up winning a championship, so I'm not gonna be too upset if we lose, but I still will be in a way. It is a close game heading into the 4th. It could go any way here. It looks like we're gonna hold on and win it, which I'm not gonna complain at all. Cavs have a pretty good lead heading past halftime into the 3rd, but we do end up taking the lead back heading into the 4th, and it looks like we're gonna hold on to it and force a game 7, which I love to see. And hopefully we can take this game 7, and it looks like we're gonna be playing the Magic if we win, but they are kicking our ass so far, but anything can happen. They do end up taking us in 7. They did end up being the better team, so it's whatever. We have a Thunder and Cavs finals, and we have the Thunder winning it in 4 against the Cavs. And I kind of want to check out the playoff numbers for us. Let's see. Playoff stats player. We got JAYSON TATUM with 27, 10, and 6. Jaylen Brown doing really good as well, 24, 7, and 6. Rob Williams putting up some really good numbers. Brogdon, Smart, Harden, Rozier. Not too good of numbers from Derek White and Grant Williams, but they are bench players now, so I did expect that. But I do appreciate you guys watching the video. If you did make it all the way to the end, leave JAYSON TATUM is the GOAT in the comments. I appreciate you guys for watching again. Go check out the rest of my videos, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Deuces.